Hi guys, hi. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing great, cause I am. I'm doing good. I'm drinking my tea. So, what we are going to talk? What are we going to talk about today on this beautiful, sunny Thursday? We gonna talk about our ancestors. Our ancestors. So if you came to this video to learn how to communicate with your ancestors, stay in. So how do we communicate? How do we connect with our ancestors so we can, fulfill our dreams, our purpose? Okay, the ancestors are what the religion call angels. That's the angels that religions, call ancestors. They are nothing but your ancestors. You have got very beautiful, very beautiful, very good ancestors. Benevolent, people from do bem, as pessoas, people, ancestors that did good. And then now they are in the fifth, sixth, seventh realm. But you also have ancestors that did evil. They are in the first and the second realm. You can also communicate with them. Sometimes you need them to kick some asses. So, good and the bad is just what they say again, they are just parts of the same coin. So let's go in how to communicate with your ancestors. Silence your mind first. Silence what people call meditation. Silence the phone, the television, the radio, the computer. Everything should be silenced. Okay? And you do what certain ancestors did. And if you don't want to do, offer to them. So let's say they like to listen to a certain music. You play the music after, you silence your mind. So play the music and then you silence again. You silence again after playing the music, or maybe having that coffee that they like, the way they like, They will tell you. So when you play the music, drink the coffee, or whatever you want to please your ancestors, and if you don't drink coffee, and if you don't like music, that's fine. But the aim here is to communicate with them and please them, because they like to be pleased as well, people, just like anybody else, And then you silence again, and you ask a question. You can verbalize it, or you can telepathic think about the question. Keep silence. You can also writing down the question. Okay, you can write down the question. The answer will come to you in so many different forms. Honestly, you will be amazed how you're going to get the answer quick. You will get your answer for something that you ask all the time by your ancestors with religions called angels. But that's for those who wants to talk to their ancestors, who wants to communicate with them. For you that are watching my channel to spy on me, keep watching. Keep watching. I know some of you watch my channel to spy. You are the agents of the religion called Satan. So you keep doing what you are doing. But for you guys that watch my channel to learn, that's the way we communicate with our ancestors. We silence our mind. We do a ritual. Oh, let me put it straight. We do a ritual first. So we drink the coffee, play the music, or light the cigarette. If you don't smoke, put it there to burn, the cigarette, and then you silence your mind and you ask the question, writing, verbalize it, thinking. You choose your path. It's your path. And you're gonna be amazed what answers you'll get, Your ancestors are always communicating with you very often, through signs and wonders in your own environments. And they guide you, to achieve to achieve a certain goal, and to achieve a certain dream that you have. Your ancestors are your best friends. Your ancestors are your best friends, even the low realm one, because sometimes, come on, who's going to do the dirty job? Someone has to clean toilets. Someone has to, pick up the cigarette butts that we threw on a beautiful Mama Earth. There are some people pay for that. When you go out, you see a beautiful tree, planted somewhere. Somebody planted that tree. Some people don't even like to touch in the earth to plant anything. Feel sorry for those people. So you are always communicating with your ancestors, So even if they are in a low realm, like I said, or in a high realm, they are willing to communicate with you. They are always around you. I advise you to do so. Pardon me. I advise you to do so, but if you wanted to carry on just, living a life without fulfillment, without purpose. The only purpose you have is work, going to bed, sleep, eat. Hey, do it. It's your choice. Do whatever makes you happy. Okay, but and then don't come in here my channel, when you are in the low realm. Okay, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of ancestors in the low realm which want to incarnate to pay the karma, in the physical realm, in the 3D realm, so they can't go to the highest realm. Remember, 3D and the 4D, the third realm and the fourth realm is very much the same. Very much the same. They don't change its characteristics. It's physical for you to experience certain things to pay your karma, what the people call karma, which is really, being judged. Of course, not everybody, who's going through some difficulties in their lives are necessarily, paying karma. Okay, sometimes individuals, they send magic, dark magic to certain individual. They use the magic powers, to aim to a certain individual because that individual has got, a big purpose in life. And that the spiritual realm, the low realm, will communicate with the 3D realm, the third realm, the fourth realm, to stop the certain individual to achieve the goals. So now, law of attraction is hashtag, question. Okay, so not everything that you attract is going to be good. Remember, sugar is amazing. I love sugar. Actually, I just put some sugar in my tea. Look at how beautiful I look. Look at my skin. Look at the color of my skin. People pay a fortune to have this color. This is original. So, know everything that you attract. Like I say, sugar attract ants, don't they? And I don't know, I like ants, but there are some ants that can bite you, bite your asses off, So, and the sugar is good, for instance, me. Yesterday I received a visit of someone very, 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 very evil. This person, is so evil, and because I'm a good person, honestly, you cannot get anybody in this realm, this 3D, 4D realm, good than me. I am beyond goodness. I'm like the good of the good of the good. If there is a level of goodness, I am in a high level. So this evil individual came in, treated me very badly, tricked. Don't treat me, he treated me. This individual say how much he's fond of me, how is that, and that this individual wants to be my friend again. This individual, this person is missing me, and I stood there, and I believed in this person because we, sometimes believe in a joker, don't we? A joker. What is a joker? So I believe in this joker, and I was like, yeah, maybe this person deserves a third chance. Because let's face it, that's what religion tells us, to forgive. So anyway, I share some information with this evil. When I say, if I'm the representation of what is good, this person It's a presentation what is wrong in our society, what is wrong in our communities. This person is so manipulative, smell nice, wants to touch me, by the way. I said, keep away from it. You see? Because people with ill intention, they all smell horrible. I'm sorry, but that's my saying. I could smell the breath of this person. I said, keep away from me. We can talk. Sit there, but I keep away from me. I could smell this person where I was. So, anyway, that was me, chatting with this smelly, stinky, spirit. Because remember, that is a spirit. Okay? It's just using a vessel. So this person said how much important I was to them and how we could work together, and for some reason I couldn't really, but I shared some information with this individual because, when you're in a high realm, when you are from the high realm, you want to help, the underdogs. So this individual, this is smelly, stinking individual, kept saying how this and that. So this individual went, so we kind of made agreement, and this individual went and told so many lies, So I went to investigate this individual after, something clicked on me and said, come on, do something. So I investigate this person, found out that the person hasn't changed. He was, she was, she was just trying to get information from me. That's all. Wasn't regretting, wasn't, genuine, asking for forgiveness. This person was tricking me. You see how the spirit of the low realm works? Hey, I still like the spirits of the low realm as well. Sometimes sometimes we have to kick some asses, and you can communicate with them. So this individual, this is smelly, stink individual. I don't know how he or she can live with themselves, because when I am smelling, we all have smells. But when we go a long period without a wash, we smell. You see, because our biologic machine is, it's meat. And if you leave meat for a while there without putting in the refrigerator or whatever, it smells terrible. So don't think that, your biologic machine, whatever. So this smelly individual who wanted to physically touch me, to give me a cuddle or something, came very close to talk to me. I could smell the breath. And I was like, oh no, I don't know how this individual sleep and live with him or herself is smelling that bad. And by the way, when we used to be friends, I gave this individual no, because I was calling this individual. It's just I like to give people gifts, but I made a mistake to give this individual a aftershave, a perfume. And this individual got so upset because, I thought, wow. So that's how to know when the low realm is communicating with you through smell. They don't smell very good, okay? They smell, but sometimes they also can disguise themselves, But I usually low realm individual, spirits, they don't care very much about cleanliness. Cleanliness is not in their priority list. Okay, that's right. We have got our digest system to get rid of the waste. What you call shit. That's the physical, the low, the low spirit realm. Okay, but you have ancestors there as well. Okay, you have ancestors there as well. Okay, so when this individual went, I went to do some research, do some, spy on this individual. And this individual, she has so many photos of me on his Facebook, and I am blocked on his Facebook, but he's using dark magic against a god, a goddess. I feel sorry for him. He's not going to end up very good. I feel sorry for her. She's not going to end up very good. You do not mess with a goddess like me. You do not, honestly. But when this smelly individual went, I had my high senses alerting me, and I took my time, but I found out this individual is spying on me. He's using dark magic on me. Poor thing, I feel so sorry what's going to happen to him. Hey, like I said, I don't have to do anything. Because you see, people with ill intention, they will, do anything to stop good, good, holy people. They have agendas, okay? But what they don't know is that she is justice. You cannot mess with one of her children. Don't you think you're going to get away with it? The next thing, you break a leg, and the doctor tells you that the leg is not going to be the same again, and you don't even know how did you break your leg. Hey, because you do not mess. You see, some of you are children of her, of she. Some of you are. Some of you I don't even know. Some of you maybe at some point you were holy, but you lost your way. So you do not mess with one of her children, because she will become a dragon, the most powerful dragon that you have ever seen in your life. Forget about Hollywood showing you movies that, they are chasing. She become a, I don't know which mythological creature can be more scary than a dragon. What else? A witch? Well, so you do not mess with one of her children, people. You cannot mess with one of her children and believe that you're going to get away with it. It just doesn't happen. If you, manage to do that and bring the person down, you and carry on living your evil life, blah, 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 blah. Going to get a certain moment that you will have got to answer. And if you manage to die, to kill yourselves, that's what happens with many evil people. They usually, manage to destroy themselves, because you see, evil destroys itself. So you go into the low realm, where is the spirits just like you, smelling, smelling with bad breath, is waiting for you. So you're going to have a party there, aren't you? You're going to have such a party. But remember, there is no cigarette, no drugs, no alcohol, and you feed from carcass and a pool. So carry on doing your evil work, because let's face what is evil is evil. Christ says that you know a tree by its fruits. So some trees bear no fruit. I told you a while ago that I had two, not just one, people. That's how powerful I am. I don't have to keep repeating that, but anyway. Not just one. I had two coconut trees. I told you the one coconut tree had no coconut whatsoever, was good for nothing, full shade, shade. And the other coconut tree gave so much coconut. You see, so that's some people. Some people are good, what you call hell, which is not a burning fire of a God that's going to burn you forever. Now, you go there in the low realm to get sorted, and then when you eventually, realize why you were there, because you see some people there, they don't even know they are there, they lost, blind, lost, smelly, bad breath or whatever. So, and then she will allow you to come as an insect, a fly. Some people hate flies. I don't even kill flies. Very, very rare kill flies. I don't kill flies. But you come as a fly, you come as an ant. You come as a frog. Ugh, horrible creatures. You come as a frog, which you're going to eat fly if you are lucky, if you find any. Because in Britain, they kill anything. You know what they British like. A British. You come as like as a worm, Although worms have purpose, but they live where? They live under the ground. And you come, and then you keep coming as a low, what we might call low, don't think as an animal we are going to come as a lion. Now, for you to get to a lion state of, the animal kingdom, place. Now, you come as an insect, as a cockroach, as a rat, as, what else? As a flea, something that people really despise. That's how you come. And then you keep reincarnating in this vicious circle, which you create yourself, because she's is justice, okay? And until you develop a certain level of consciousness, and then you might come back as a dog, as a cat, what else? As a pig, things like that, that we eat. People eat dogs in China. People eat cats, or when they are not eating cats, they are sacrificing cats for their evil gods. People eat pigs. That's why we have bacon sandwich. So you gotta come, depending on lives on somebody to feed you or to be fed. So you keep, coming back in this, so do evil. For this person, she or he, that came to my reality to trick me, Anyway, beautiful beings, it's another story for another video. So that's how you communicate with your ancestors. If you are willing to do so, silence your mind, do something that they like, a cup of tea or even a glass of wine. They like to drink wine or whatever. And then silence your mind, ask the question, what people call meditation, when you silence your mind, when there is no disturbance around you. Ask a question, written down verbally or telepathic, and you get the answer. And then, if you are willing to work with them, you do. Anyway, guys, have fun today. It's a beautiful sunny day in here in England. And I am already to face this jungle, because they say, isn't it, it's a jungle out there, something like that in a song. And for you, my spies, continue watching, because you are giving me energy, and as an alchemist, I transmute it and get long hair, get beautiful skin, get nice nails. I just transmute it, and your energy cannot attack me. Keep trying.